What's up guys, Lucky here from Bodyline Fitness, and today we're going to do something a little bit different for you. We're actually going to do a bit of a documentary equipment sort of setup for you guys, so that way we come into the studio here and there, you actually get to see firsthand pretty much how the equipment works and how you can actually set it up for yourself, so that way obviously you know that it's correctly set up, you're not going to get injured, and that way you can perform your exercise in a beautiful manner. So today, the question that we always get asked in the studio is about the hack squat. So with us, this is a 45-degree leg press, and as you can see, as it's currently set up, as the hack squat with the body up. So what I'm going to actually do is transform this from the hack into the 45, and then from the 45 back to the hack, so that way we get the best of both worlds. Alright, the first point that we actually want to do is move the platform. Now, behind the platform there is a nice sort of lever action here. So as you can see, it comes in, so we're just going to pull that out, it's going to drop, and we're going to click it, make sure it is, into the first hole. Okay, so that's step one. Get this platform all the way down so we can actually change your seat then. And from here, this cover just simply pops off. It's got 3 markings, right, points of attachments that you can probably see sideways there. They fall into these 3 grooves, as you can see. So now, we've got the chair, lovely setup, alright? So, next thing is what we're going to do is the platform, right? We're going to turn the platform down. Now, with the platform, with this particular one, right, again, as you can see, it's got another safety pin there, right? So at the moment, because it's on the hack squat, the safety pin is out because the platform was resting back onto the cage over here, right? So what we're actually going to do now is we're going to untwist that to get it into the groove to make sure that it can lock in and lock out. So it's got a little safety groove there. As you can see, there's a little something. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to attach it to the second hole. So you go 1, number 2 there. That's what we're going to attach. So. There we go. So, platform done. Okay guys, we're almost there, right? So then, once we've got backrest, full platform, next is the emergency stopper. Take out the pin, right? We're going to lift it all the way up, and boom. Next thing you know, emergency stop, so that way you're not getting crushed. And then from there guys, you're pretty much sitting and you're able then to perform our beautiful leg press. Now with this, always make sure like both safety rails are locked in. We got one just permanently unlocked because I was like moving it up and stuff, so it just makes it a bit sort of easier. So that way you always make sure that it's at the right height and it's at the right adjustment for the legs, because obviously everyone's at different heights, so you want to make sure that when we're pushing up and down that you've got this set up correctly for your height. Bit of a change of plans. So instead of me putting this back to the hack squat, I'm actually going to show you first while I have it set up how to actually do a 45-degree leg press, alright? So, this is all nicely set up. I've actually set it up to my correct height here, so I know this is the right angle for me. Now, the way it's going to work guys is we're actually going to assemble it nicely, so alright, so we're in. From here guys, we actually want to put our feet up into as if shoulder width, as if we're doing like a squat or something like that. Alright, so it's nicely shoulder width for me, nice and flat on the platform. From here, I'm able to push up a little bit, unlock the safety rails, and then come up nicely into a soft lock. Now, the reason why I knew that was at the right height is because if I try and lock this up, it goes onto the 4th block there, which is too tall for me, because for me to get that, I've got to lock out my knees, and we never want to lock out your knees on the leg press, alright? So, from here, we're shoulder width, grab the side rails nicely, we're going to push down, and push back up, alright? Now when we push down, we're going to be coming down to that nice 90-degree angle with the legs as far as you can go. Make sure you've got some nice tension up in the quads. From here, pushing through the heels, exactly like a squat, as you would do, and breathing out and forcing the plate upwards nicely. So coming down and then up nicely. Again, into that soft lock, guys. I'm not locking out my knees. This is a soft lock, alright? Never want to lock out your knees on the leg press. Never, ever. So, obviously once we're finished from here, and you've done your applied set, drop down, and we're finished, alright? Nicely done. Alrighty then, so what we have now is, sorry, a bit of Jim Carrey. We're going to turn this now into the hack squat. So first off, guys, before we even touch, it's sort of gone into reverse. So when we went from hack to 45, we started at the bottom and then went up. Now from 45 to hack, you've got to start at the top and then work your way down. So first thing you're going to do is put this plate back down again. So again, guys, remember the safety pin from behind here, right? Because we're going to actually pull the twist to the side so that way it stays unlocked. And now we're going to ask to move the plate nicely down. When the plate is secure and firm, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't need to lock into anything because obviously it's bolted in for the hinges here. But obviously it's resting here because your body weight's coming on onto there. Second thing is to move the cushion, right? So we've got our back support here, the cushion back support. Again, unclips, find, oh, hang on. About to slip out. Find the holes, right? So obviously the back can just slide nicely. Okay. There we go. See? Beautiful. She's nice. She's tight. Okay. Next is safety, right? So again, we're working our way down. So you're gonna unpin the safety, put it all the way down to the bottom, right? So with the hack squat, obviously the angle of alignment is different to the 45, so hence why we're going to put the safety all the way down to the bottom, otherwise you won't move at all. Last but not least, guys, is actually the foot platform. So we're actually going to lift this up by one clip, alright? It just allows us to get the right angle to what we want. So we're just going to unplug it, and then it clips up by one, and again, it's nicely locked in. So now, we have the right angle for our feet and for when your body is nicely rested up on there. Oh, good morning. Oh my God, we're already here. So, alright guys, look, back to serious business. So, the reason I've left this here is to show you how it's too high. So as you can see, right now, this is the wrong height for me. It is too high. How I know this? Because for one, for me to unlock it, my feet are all the way at the bottom of the plate. Two, when I try and push up, it don't move. I have to get up onto my toes in order to unlock it, which is no good. So make sure always when you're readjusting the hack squat, to make sure there's no weight on it. For me, I know this is a comfortable weight, like it's like light easy. I'm able to maneuver safely, right? But for you guys at home, please remove the plates off and then readjust. From here, we'll walk out, right? And this is where our feet should be. Again, shoulder width, because targeting the legs nicely. So what I'm actually going to do is move. That's it. So, what I've done, guys, is I've actually now put it to the correct height for me. So now I can show you exactly where to position, how to get in. So obviously just climb into it. Make sure you are nice and supported through your shoulders, right? Your back is nice and flat, resting on to the platform. Your feet are at shoulder width height. Now with this, because you're squatting down, you've got to remember to keep your feet slightly a bit higher up, right? So in this regards, for my height, it's my toes just off the platform. Because again, remember you're pushing through the heels. You're still shoulder width apart, but in order for me to get the right angle, my toes have to be just off the platform. For someone shorter, maybe their toes might be onto the platform, like the toes might be at the tip of the platform there, alright? So you're just going to work it out. Reason why, guys, is you want to create that 90-degree angle from when you bend down. So what we're going to simply do is unlock from here, going to bend down, right? Hit that 90 degrees, and then push back up, right? When we're doing that, is what's going to happen is when we go down, as you can see, when it's 90, that's the stopper. That's the reason why the stopper's at the bottom, because we're at that max angle there. From here, push through the heels, and come up. Okay? So, nicely down, and then back up again. Okay? As always guys, there's a few handles up here, so to make yourself a bit more secure and rest it, you can hold up here, and then go up and down nicely, alright? Guys, as always, make sure on your way down you breathe in, and then as you push to come up, that's when you're breathing out. Okay? And then and then getting out just like that. Okay? Alright guys, so there you have it. Setting up the 45 degrees and the hack squat. Pretty much that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always guys, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit up the little bell notification button because that alerts when the next video is coming up. We are going to be doing more videos like this, so stay tuned. If there's another piece of equipment in the studio you'd like to know, let us know. But until then guys, I'll catch you later and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!